Welcome to my channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress Collective. Hope all is well with you all. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the video resonates with you. So today I was driving, listening to my XM radio or whatever. And the reason why I'm saying XM radio, because these songs I'm not hearing on regular airplay on the local stations. So the first song that got my attention today was Ready for It by Kevin Ross. I forgot who he was featuring in there, but Kevin Ross. So I listened to the lyrics and I looked the lyrics up and I'm like, oh. So this is what a lot of the readings have been about. Your person rather, has been saying, oh, I finally see what I've been missing, or I finally realize who you are, and, I hope I have another chance with you. um, yeah, after basically playing with your heart, that's pretty much what the lyrics is about. Somebody who was out there doing the wrong thing or doing their thing, not necessarily the wrong thing, because every decision there's a consequence, right? So this person is basically saying, I want you, I realize what I have with you, and you are what I want now. Then the next song that came on was Moving On by India Shawn. I think it was India Shawn. Now, that right there, she talks about moving on, and then Anderson Paak is featured on the song. This is an old song. I never heard this song that I can ever remember. And he's saying, he hope you forgive me. He said, I hope you forgive me for all the things I was doing out there. I was doing wrong in them streets. So, similar to the previous song. And she's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep it moving on. So I'm saying all this to say there is, and the two men, so Anderson Paak and the guy Kevin. The masculine energy is feeling like I wasn't ready for a relationship when I first had you. Kind of knew you were the one, but I wanted to still play. I wanted to go see what it was out there in them streets. And the feminine energy must have released them, because now they're back with the, uh, hope you still willing. I know you shouldn't wait for me, because I think one of the lyrics was something like that. I know you shouldn't wait for me or whatever, but oh yeah, something about it falling through. I hope it comes through anyway, right? I think that was Anderson Paak. But bottom line, I'm about to say Kevin. That's the name of the guy. Bottom line collective is that a person, somebody who you had a relationship with, is hoping that you're not going to move on from them. They're hoping. Now, whether they do, whether they don't, whether you do or don't, that's completely up to you. But the lyrics that I'm channeling, well, I was listening when I was listening to these songs, is that somebody has a big decision, because there is a masculine energy that's going to be coming toward them. And they are hoping for a good, positive outcome. They're hoping that, you see the change in them and that you give them another opportunity. Um, what I do get from them lyrics that Spirit allow me to pay attention to is that some of you are going to be like, I'm going to keep it moving on. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like, she mentioned in the songs that she had been down for so long and all she wants to do is feel good. And I get that the mistakes or whatever the masculine did was so egregious. I don't think she is willing to give that another try. At least that's what the song sounds like to me. So again, there's going to be some of you that reconsider, hear your masculine out, and there's going to be some of y'all like, nah, I'm going to keep it moving on. So Spirit, please give me a message for my collective. Uh-oh. Oh, the answer is yes for somebody. Or at least that was what. Oh, okay. Material world. So listen, the answer was yes in the past energy. The material world is what's going on currently. So what the first thing that's giving me is that somebody was in their ego, only concerned about the 3D. Or it also could be because in the song she mentioned taking care of myself, focusing on myself, being in my own bag. You know what I mean? So somebody could be in their own bag, understanding what this was all about. Tell me more, spirit. Like when women focus on themselves, I've seen it on social media, but it's the truth. Like when you start to heal, all of a sudden ideas, things you thought about that you wanted to do that you didn't do yet, you start to do. All of a sudden, the female got a car she didn't have before, or she got a job she couldn't get before, or she's back in school, or she's bought a house or something like that after the stagnancy of a relationship that failed. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. So, but somebody's watching. Tell me more, spirit. And they want to return. I can't make it up. Bottom of the deck. Healing. So somebody, all right, two things, y'all, because spirit is just gunning something at me. The person involved is in the process of healing. This is why they want to return. But they also want to return because they see the feminine energy healing and putting herself first, focus on her bag and building up her 3D world. So there's a mutual understanding that maybe you guys came into each other's life to teach each other's lesson, unconditional love and so forth. But the challenge and the lesson is somebody's just watching and observing because they want to return. Sometimes people watch and observe, one, because they can't let you go, and two, they watch and observe to see if they can check your temperature. Are you mad at them? Will you take them back? Do you understand? Are you harboring resentment or anger toward them? People are like people watchers because there's something in it for them to watch you. It's not I'm just being nosy. It's like, well, did you change at all? Are you still mad at me? Are you bitter in any way? I'm like, where's my lotion? Right? So your person, this masculine energy is, I feel, the one that's watching for an opportunity to return. They also could be watching you in other scenarios. Ultimately, they want to return. So, yeah, so somebody really wants to return because there's healing taking place right now. Tell me more about the answer is yes, because I feel like the answer uh, was yes in the past, but I don't know about now. Tell me more. What is the answer yes to? There's too many cards, one at a time. Too many times. All right, somebody played the victim, but they had free will. Spirit showed me that in the stack. Tell me more. Might show me somebody crying too. All right, so the answer. So depending on what part of the world you are in, we are in the Northeast in the winter season. Well, I'm sorry, we're still in the fall season. We haven't quite made it to winter. We still got a month and a half to go, approximately, or 2 months. No, month to go. What am I talking about? Anyway, winter is approaching. So the answer may be yes, this winter. Somebody has decided that this winter they're going to make a move. One move or not. I don't know if it's you or your this masculine counterpart. But there is someone willing to make a move. Spirit type patience. I'm trying to get stuff out, but it's giving me stacks. So it's like I'm getting that one, somebody's a bit slow moving, but at the same time have a lot to say. This is also giving a, if there was somebody in your life that wasn't less than communicative with you, they didn't talk much. They got a lot to say now. Tell me about the material world. So I'm also getting the pride and ego back because this is karmic cycles here with the material world. So this may have been what your person is actually exiting out of right now. Like they're going through their last karmic cycle. Yep, understanding injustice. Yeah, so this person is really recognizing maybe where they went wrong all this time, how their focus was on the material world, how now excuse me, how now your focus is on the material world. I feel like that was confirmation. This person feels abandoned by you because you're not engaging with them. They also feel, I heard everybody always leaves me. Everybody leaves me. So this person is playing a victim or feeling like a victim when they have free will. So they observe people. This is a person that holds back and waits for other people to come toward them. They just watch people. They're a people watcher. They stay in isolation a lot. Yep, solitude. This person wants to break the solitude though. And they've been crying. Like I said, somebody's been healing by purging their emotions, like bringing their emotions to the surface, recognizing them, acknowledging them. I know me personally, when I cry, a lot of times I don't cry about the same thing. Maybe death would make me cry again about the same thing. But other things is kind of like once I've cried about it, I feel better. I released it. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily over. It's not that it can't make me mad. It's just I don't feel the need to cry because the deepest part of the emotions of that thing, that happening, that circumstance have risen to the surface for me to acknowledge. And that is healing. That's me. Now everybody's different. Some people cry over the same thing over and over again. I'm getting with the victim card popping up. This might be what this person does, is that they cry about the same things over and over again. Tell me about the return in solitude, spirit. I feel like somebody wants to talk to you alone. And when they return, yeah, they want to I just said talk. The communication flipped out with a bunch of cards. But somebody wants to talk to you alone. Like they just want to, they don't want interference with whatever they want to communicate with you. They want to gather your attention and your attention only. This also could be somebody that wants to isolate you so they can manipulate you. So you got to be careful with whoever this person is. That solitude could just be a way to implore on your emotions, um, to get you to say yes to whatever that it is that they want. You know, if you're not distracted and you're focused on them, they can work their magic a little bit more on you. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, because they're trying to get you into a compromise. This person wants you to work with them again, right? So it's not that you didn't work with them in the past, but they're trying to get you to work with them like they want to work with you. Now, if this person broke your heart, if this person played with you, you gotta make a decision based on your own struggles, your own circumstances. But I would say, and the advice is, they need to show and prove. This person needs to work on giving you what they never gave you before. There's no compromise unless they show and prove, right? There's no necessarily you working with them, or there's no solution with you going back to where you were and them going back to the way they were, all right, or them not changing. So this person is going to have to sacrifice and compromise, but they are the one that has to put in the work if they were the ones that wronged you in this situation, right? How do you trust a person if they don't show and prove that they have been healing, that they've been purging the things that kept them away from you? Like in the song he said, I was out there trying to, see life, do what I wanted to do. And I'm done with that. Now I want you back. And I'm hoping I can have you back. And she's like, I don't know. I might be moving on. I thought that was very interesting that Spirit put those two songs together and said, listen, so I've never heard either one of those songs. At least not on the airplay around here. I've never heard that. How many more? Spirit. The magician. Yeah, somebody like I know what I need to do now. Oh, yep. This somebody is definitely on their last cycle with this pride, ego, and these karmic cycles because the devil is here in reverse. And this is why. So this person is like this observer has come to a conclusion what it is that they need to do. Maybe at a time frame, like I said, winter, when, or maybe the fact that they need to ice something out, but it needs to happen soon. And they have all the tools to make it happen. So maybe they're less in that victim mentality, but they know that there's some things they got to finish, right? They have unfinished business right now. Tell me about justice and understanding, balancing the scales. So they also know that they have to match your fly. They have to match your energy. That's what balancing in the scales is. They have to right their wrongs. Whatever that is and however it is, they have to right their wrongs. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. Oh, yes, they have to sacrifice. That is the only way. They have to kill the behavior that they were doing that caused y'all in a separation. They have to, they may even have to betray somebody else for you. So if this is, I don't know, baby mama situation or a family situation, they have to end whatever they're in order to balance justice, in order to bring justice to the situation. And they understand that. Like that's not, they're not, there's no surprise. There's no secret. Yeah. This is the other thing. The Knight of Wands is here. And on the upright, the Knight of Wands is always speaking to me that I'm in and out and I'm a little flaky and I don't know which way to go. You know, it doesn't always be, but usually that's what I get, right? But when I see this in reverse, since this is the challenge, that somebody has passion for you, but that passion can't be a match that keeps dousing, right? You got to keep that flame going. And this person is like, I don't want to stop my flame anymore. I don't want to flicker in and out your life. I want to be more stable. I don't want my passion to grow. That's what that gives me. And that's the challenge because this is in that person's nature to flick in and out of your life or flick in and out of people's lives, right? But they know that they can't do that anymore. Not with you. That's not going to work. There will be no relationship. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. And there's going to be an ego death. It's already occurring. Somebody's already going through it, but there's an ego death here with the material world and these cycles. And somebody's like, I feel like they're a bit ashamed and embarrassed. They're also lacking attention from you. So again, some of you will hear them out, and some of you may say, I've heard all, or I've seen all I need to see. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. And somebody got to change their loyalty. With the Hierophant, they got to stop doing what it is they have been doing, right? So the Hierophant speaks of tradition, marriage, or, oh, so Spirit said they really got to divorce something that they're in. They have to divorce a situation. Got it. And they also, that means they also stop acting like what they've seen and what they've experienced. Yeah, the plot thickens. Okay. So, somebody got to change their ways. That is part of the healing process. That is part of the purge. They have to change who they are. And, maybe not at their core, but if you realize that you lie a lot, you might want to change that behavior. Like, people say unconditional love is not about changing people. It's not. But in order to be with somebody you love, that loves you back, there got to be some level of honesty and trust in a relationship. And you can't have that if you're always lying. So this person now has to tell the truth. They got to be honest. That is a part of changing who you are, but that's also a part of growth and development. Growth and development requires change. So I could love you and you be a liar, but that don't mean you got access to me. That don't mean we can interact. That just means I love you still unconditionally, but not with your lies, not dealing with all of that nonsense. Tell me more about this Six of Wands, Spirit. Hmm? Yeah, somebody sees all they need to see. This is the Hangman in reverse. Somebody's perspective has shifted about life and why they're in this shame energy or this not getting the attention that they need. That they know. And this is also a release too. With this Hangman in reverse, you release yourself from staying still, staying stuck. Now, you either could be releasing yourself from this whole situation because you've seen enough, you waited long enough, whatever. Or you also could be, or this person I'm saying could be uh, releasing themselves from all the victimhood that they've cooked up in their mind. Because I feel like it's more mental than it is physical. Like we all have the power of free will. And I did see free will flash, right? We all have the power of free will, but a lot of people don't exercise that free will. We say we're in situations that we're stuck in and we don't move. This is a person getting unstuck from a situation. So you and or your divine counterpart is removing themselves from a situation. So they could be removing themselves from whatever's causing them that shame and that grief and wanting to return. But you could also be simultaneously removing yourself from them. Not everybody's going to be stuck. Not everybody's going to reconnect with their person if one, the person's actions were egregious, or two, they just over it. Like, oh, I don't need that. They might have another counterpart, somebody else in their life to give their 10 of coins, 10 of cups energy to. So, uh, mm, somebody need to get it together. That's all I can say. So there, just know that your person is learning lessons. With this devil in reverse, 10 of swords, somebody's gotten it. So also, Spirit said if there was spell work or manipulation, somebody lying to them and manipulating them, that's over. With this magician in the upright, somebody is very much aware of what's happening and what they have. A lot of times when somebody manipulates you, they do it on your 3D levels, right? So they talk down to your self-esteem. They cut you down so you doubt yourself. You know what I mean? That's how people get physically stuck and mentally entrapped because they let somebody cut down their self-esteem so bad they won't make a move that they need to make. They won't go for the job they need to get. They don't talk to the person and take accountability for their actions. They don't try harder in school. They don't, um, I don't know. They just don't go for their dreams because somebody in the past energy cut them down. But Spirit said that ice is melting. That mental prison is dissipating. And somebody is like, oh no, I do have all the tools. Like their self-awareness, their self-respect, all of that is raising. And this devil energy is diminishing. So somebody has less of a codependency on the material world and these karmic cycles that they were going through. Somebody is really like, wait a minute, I could go get it on my own. Or all this time I had somebody that loved me and I played with them playing around in these karmic circles. So now I got to end that. Sacrificing that would balance the scales with the 10 of swords. Somebody understands, and that's in the hidden energy. So whatever they're getting ready to do is about to end this current situation that they're in. No more in and out your life. They know that now. They've been watching you. This person thinks about you morning, day, and night. You might even see this person intruding in your dreams. Tell me what spirit. Yeah, house. Yep, this is from the home space. So whoever was in their home was the manipulator, because this is house represents some of them secrets too. And this person was like, wait a minute. My mind is clearer now. Tell me more, spirit. Oh, they know who the culprit is, the official person that is. So it's like if this person lives in a household full of people or multiple people, not necessarily full, it could be 3, 4, 5 people altogether, including them. This person knows there's an official person who's a ringleader in that home that will break down people's self-esteem. Anymore. Oh, and they putting that to an end. I can't make it up. You got the Ten of Swords, which basically is the body going inside this coffin. Somebody is ending a situation. That is justice. Wow. Somebody's doing this on the low, though. It's like somebody has learned. Oh, okay. All right, Spirit. Somebody has learned that when they announce what their next plans are, this official person that's in this karmic cycle, this devil energy, was able to thwart it, meaning block it in some way, you know. But if they do this in the hidden energy, they're going to get their justice. So that means they're learning how to shut their mouth and stop talking to people and giving away their plans. You know how many times I've talked, well, you don't know. As a reader, and I do healing sessions with my clients, when I'm talking to them, a lot of them, the first thought is, now that they know something that they weren't aware of, the first thing they want to do is go share it with this official person that's causing them the problems. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why would you give them a heads up of what your next move is, only for them to stop it, unless you want to subconsciously make them roadblock your plans? Because if you keep announcing something to somebody, you give them. It's like if you play. Put it this way: if you were a war game or real war, you wouldn't tell your enemy, "That's all right. I'm getting ready to take your capital next." You don't tell them that, because then that gives them a time and the opportunity to fortify their capital. Would take it. Just like you would play, what's that game? Battleship, right? If you ever played Battleship, you know that you guys are dealing with coordinates to reach an end game. But you don't tell them what your next move is. You tell them what your move is once you made it. So this person is ending a situation and they understand that they got to keep it quiet, because this is my hidden energy. They got to keep it quiet. They cannot tell them, I've ended this with you. They might even be in their face every day and just be dead inside, honestly, because they've been betrayed. Oops. Yeah. So the observer, and I kid you not, this person is concerned. One, they're concerned about you, but their person, this official person, is concerned, because even though they're not announcing what they're doing, this official person can feel a shift in this relationship. Just like your person can feel a shift with you, a change, a healing, a purging. You're doing things differently, Hierophant in reverse. Courthouse, yeah. Somebody may have some legal battles that they have to fix, work out on some level. Let me see, bottom of the deck. Yeah, great fortune. There's fortune in this healing. That's when the blessings start getting poured in. When somebody starts to heal, like if you got money you waiting for or situation you waiting for, it's like your blockages that are slowing up your finances or something like that. They all change with great fortune. They start to change because you start to heal. You got courthouse, so there is some difficulty somebody is facing to balance out. It's still a process, right? There's still somebody pleading their case with you, trying to gain your trust again, because that's what the courts are all about. To balance justice, you need trust, you need honesty, you need integrity, right? Somebody is like Let me plead my case, please. Give me give me one more chance. Let me plead my case. Nope, nope, too many. I won't take that. Give me one more on courthouse spirit. One more on courthouse. Main female. Yeah. This person wants to plead their case with you, collective. They want you to listen to them. They want to gain your trust. They want your respect now. But honestly, this person sabotaged this connection, playing games, trying to cycle in and out your life, focus on money and other 3D things, having a large ego, probably not apologizing. That's why I feel like the ego is such a big thing. But now they want you are the end game. They want to return to you. Or they want you to return to them. Take it how it resonates. But tell me more, spirit. Tell me about house. Let's close this up with some oracle. Uh-oh. My whole deck upside down. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at this though. Regeneration is upside down. I just feel like with this, wherever they are, your person cannot be something that's rebuilt. You ever try, you lose a plant and I'll give you an example. I planted 4 little cloves of garlic in a planter, and everything looked like it was growing just fine. And then all of a sudden it went dormant. And I looked at it and I dug them up and I was like, well, they still intact and they look fairly healthy. I'm just going to replant it. I replanted all 4. One of them did not grow back. It's not doing anything. It's still either dormant. It could be rotten in the soil, but it's not. It's only 3 of those things returning. And this is the energy that's given it of that 4th one that's not able to regrow. That is what's in the past. This person, if they were cycling in and out of that situation with you or them or whatever the case may be, that is not going to regrow that situation, whatever they're in. So their karmic person, whoever's cycling with them, is about to see that this is never going to happen again. They are going to get sacrificed. There will be a death, and it's going to be permanent. It's not going to be something that can be planted and regenerated. Yep, a higher power stepped in to clear up the spell work and manipulation. So somebody's head is clearer now because of spell work. Like you may have prayed for your person or their ancestors just intervened and was like, enough is enough. We now have to open their eyes a different way. Maybe the little big, I don't know, whatever the karmic was doing to keep this person stuck is, oh, that's about to choke me. That's the truth. Whatever the karmic person was saying and or doing to your person is being blocked now. It's being revealed now by a higher power. So Spirit is saying, don't even worry about it because we got your back. You ain't even got to pray for them no more. You prayed. We heard you. They don't want to listen. We're going to show them. We're going to clear that right on up. Right. And they're getting ready to orphan a situation that they feel orphaned in. So this person abandoned you, but they now feel abandoned. They understand that, and now they get ready to abandon a situation that they feel orphaned in. So this is somebody in a family situation that does not feel a part of the family. This person could be in a crowd, like let's just say Thanksgiving is coming up. They're in the midst of all their family members and they still feel lost. They still feel abandoned because they don't connect with those people. All those people have something in common that they don't, or they no longer resonate. I think at one point they did. They did. But I feel now they feel orphaned. Tell me my spirit. Tell me more. What did my collective need to know? Yeah, and this person is watching you because they feel like they have unfinished business with you. Unfinished symphony is here. This person is feeling like this can't be over. and they want to shoot their shot. They're like, this cannot be over. We always make music together. And oh, and look at that. The songs that I channeled, Unfinished Symphony. This is what those two songs were talking about. The masculine in both songs was saying, I don't really want this to be over with you, but I know I was out there acting a fool. I'm telling you, go check those songs out when you get a chance. Because it's Ready for It by Kevin Ross, and then Moving On by India Shawn, with featuring Anderson Paak. Kevin Ross is featuring somebody too, but I couldn't catch it. Eric something. Tell me about main female spirit. Hmm. Truth be told, when this person communicates with you, what's the bottom of the deck? They're gonna come tell the truth because again, they want to co-create. Oh my bracelet stuck. Hold on. They want to work it out with you. They want to build with you. They want to. They really want the old you. You were building in the past. I ain't gonna lie. This is what the spirit is telling me. They really want the old you back, the one that was putting in the effort. They want that back. But they have to come to some understanding that you have already done enough. Like, I don't think you're interested in doing more, but you may be, this is for the collective that are interested in hearing what they got to say. You may be interested in listening to what they got to say and letting them prove something to you. Some of you may not, right? It's going to be split. It all depends on you, them, and your circumstances, right? But I just feel like somebody has got to come clean with you. They got to tell you the truth. They got to open up their heart. They got to let you into their world. All right. So this person is going to do that in order to return. They're like, you know what? F it. I'm just going to show up and show out. I'm going to open it up. And hopefully the collective understands what I've been through, why I acted the way I did. I hope they understand that I just wasn't ready yet. And then there's still a sliver of a chance. If there's a sliver of a chance, I'm going to take whatever I can get. That's what I'm getting. And they want to co-create, which is now they want to balance some things out. Now they want to put in work. They want equal give and take. But this is not an easy road. This is not a short, quick fix. They cannot, if you are strong in your self-worth, cannot come quickly back to you and resume. If you are strong in your self-worth and your self-respect, this is going to take some effort on their part, not a conversation. They're going to have to show you what they mean by I've changed, or I'm different, or I didn't mean what I did, or I'm sorry I did that. Whatever, they got to show an effort in order for you to even, I don't know, bat an eye, listen to them, be a friend. I don't know. Because I feel like this is somebody that's separated from someone that you may not even want to be their friend no more. Something like that. And they coming with the no, but it's not over, right? We still got music to make. We still got songs to sing. We still got things to do. And they're concerned about if you feel the same. They know that they can't come in and out your life. And the reason why they know that is because they've been watching you. They know if they can only be in your life to watch you, they're willing to settle for that until they get that courage up to come tell you the truth. Because you're not going for the okie doke. They gotta come and tell the truth. It must be told. Like there ain't nothing else to it but to do it. Take it how it resonates, y'all. But I feel like the truth is required before for you to even bend your ear toward anything this person has to say to you. Period. So, take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Everybody's story is different. This may not be your story. But for those of that resonate with that, please like, click, share, and subscribe, or send it to somebody that it may resonate with. But tell your friend and tell a friend, if you come toward me, this is what you're saying. If you come toward me, you better be honest and you better be true and you better change. Like I feel like it has to be. It has to be. It can't be anything less than that, or there will be no co-creation. Y'all gonna go back to where you started, which is nothing. And they gonna continue to feel orphaned. Oh, I don't know how that changed. But take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonated with you.